But yeah, I mean, it's got flaws. And it'll be really interesting to see what they do. I hope they do anything. But, you know, unfortunately, from a lot of the other TV-oriented, movie-oriented games that we've seen, they've all kind of gone crap. Or they all are crap.
Yeah. Can you promote me to party leader?
Oh, you're not party leader? Yeah. I thought you were party leader. Promote. Let's see if that worked.
Yep, looks like it did. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Defiance, or Defiance, whatever you want to call it. I call it... I don't think I can say those words on YouTube, honestly, what I call it. No!
Defiant programming, that's what it is.
Again, still rather enjoying the game for the most part, but definitely has flaws. We're going to go ahead and try and do one of these co-op missions, and for the main reason because these are supposedly the game's instances, and I'd like to see exactly what we're getting into. So I'm going to hit escape, and once again show how obtuse this is. And you wouldn't even know these things are here unless you saw the unlock thing on the side. You have to go here to matchmaking. And here is where your systems are. You've got co-op and competitive. Again, you have to look at the very top of the screen to know there's different ones, because this game doesn't point it out to you. If you don't look at the top of your screen, these icons are so small, and I'm not playing on a controller, so I'm not going to hit the left and right bumpers to try and swap between menus. But there is PvP, there's competitive, you can see here. Shadow War. You know, I'm really not sure what Shadow War is. That's interesting. I don't know what that is.
Sure. That's not even in the help menu.
Interesting. I
Looks like
wonder...
it's a zone or maybe combat.
I wonder if that's the new mission, because there is that one mission based on the TV show, remember? I don't know. Alright, well, let's go to co-op. You can see here we can do a quick match, and then there's Liberate the Lost. Liberate the Lost is the first instance, the only one we've unlocked by doing story. Supposedly, you will unlock these instances by doing your main story events. They're not level restricted or anything like that, because at its core, this is still a shooter. So what do we have here? Mutants are dragging New Freedom Crash survivors deep into Delta Bunker East for some assuredly vile cause, obviously. Discover their purpose, thwart their plans, and rescue the captured. So, as we can see here, there's very minimal anything. I click on Liberate the Lost, there's really nothing else here other than to click on Join. So I don't know if it's going to take us in as a party. Does it need to be more than 2 people?
I don't have a join button at all. I have nothing. So since you're party lead,
exactly.
I assume that's going to do it for both of us.
Exactly. That's my guess, is because I'm lead. So I'm going to click Join. When this match starts, you will be automatically teleported. Current mission progress may be lost. So I'm going to click OK.
Now it's given me a matchmaking. Your group leader has entered matchmaking. If you join... press control to view. I better press control before it disappears. Join. It said if I don't join, you'll go in by yourself.
Okay, waiting for 2 more players. So that tells me that these are 4-man cooperative missions. So we are going to go ahead, hit the queue, and we're going to wait for that to happen. So I guess the good news is we can go out and do side missions, and we can kill stuff, and we can basically be generally rowdy and jerks, and... we could ride our ATVs if we want, and just kind of...
Let's go to that big event that's going on over in the north in the meantime.
I'm just going to drive around while we queue up. And I don't see anything on the main screen that shows progress of matchmaking. By the way, I did not finish the Tag 'em and Bag 'em quest we were on.
You know, I didn't either. It's showing...
I have one more, the ammunition supplies.
Let's go get that done.
Apparently it is... over 1,000 kilometers away. Sorry, a kilometer.
Powered ATVs. We'll get there quick.
Yeah, and I just twisted in the air like crazy. That was awesome.
Have you hit anything that's made you jump straight up yet? That's really fun.
Yes, I do believe I did along the road.
People to run over. Come on, where are you? Come on, bad guys. Ah. They're all dead already.
This thing has a weak horn. I want a stronger horn.
Ah, bad guy. Oh!
That is a barrel, not a bad guy.
It appeared right in front of me. Bad guy was there first.
Unless it was a bad barrel. I mean, was that a bad guy barrel? Did that barrel kill your parents?
But the barrel wasn't there. The bad guy was there, and then the barrel like materialized in front of me. I got 1600 XP for running over that guy.
I just got some experience in the script.
Everyone is checked in.
Oh, match ready. Okay, liberate the lost. Here we go. Press C to view. Enter match.
I'm doing the same. Said the same thing for me.
Alright, please keep in mind we have never done this before. We have no idea what we're getting into, and we are both idiots, so...
It just gave me a whole bunch of unlocks for entering this.
Yeah, I just hit level 70.
I can only imagine what they're doing to him down there.
Alright, so this is our instancing.
Right on. We had dim sum with us.
Not a lot of cover in this tunnel here. Oh, bad bounce.
Oh, they're elites.
They're elite meat shields. By that I mean they're dead.
These guys are geared better than us. I love my little flashlight.
Yeah, I know. I don't think there's a way to turn it off, though.
No, there's not. Why would you?
Well, because it would let me be sneaky, I guess.
Mutants ahead. Take them
They're
down.
mutants. They're gonna sniff you out anyway.
Here we go. I found a grenade. There is no friendly fire, by the way. I just confirmed that by shooting my friend. Just so everybody knows, I like to record my doing this because I do this for testing purposes. That's it.
Uh-oh.
Nah, just admit it. You don't like me.
It wasn't you I shot at. For a change. Hold on, I want to explore a little bit. I want to see if there's anything up here. Okay, nothing up there. Where? Oh, we got a guy behind us, apparently. Oh, interesting.
First, we have chat turned off. These guys could be talking.
They could be, yeah. We did turn off chat, and of course it's mainly because we are on Skype talking with each other, not using the in-game feature, and it just
I'm trying to
caused some
figure out
nasty
where your
echo.
flashlight's coming from your body, but I can't tell.
Here, look at me. Oh, it's on your shoulder. It's on your left shoulder.
It's gotta look really weird though, because I'm not in like a military uniform.
Okay, so there are ammo crates scattered about to let us loot.
Tell you what, I've leveled that salvage up to level 2, and it is really nice, especially with this rapid firing gun. You got, ooh, that's a turret. Okay, so normally, as you learned earlier, when you take turrets down, they're on a timer.
Yep. Both are down. There's a generator up ahead. Can you get it?
Yep.
Turrets are about halfway up. You should have time.
Got it.
Alright, thank you. Thank you. So we've fully disabled the turrets.
There's a
Oh, grenades, grenades. I'm gonna tell you, NPCs are lethally accurate with those damn grenades.
Oh yeah. Well, I've seen them bounce them off walls now. Like when I'm hiding behind cover.
Yeah.
That's what the last guy just did to me.
That's not good.
Alert. Unauthorized entry in Sector 5. Reinforcements requested. Alert. Unauthorized entry in Sector 5. Reinforcements requested.
Oh, now we're starting to run into some of the enemies with powers.
Shut down the alarm or these guys.
Okay, you got a person down. Oh, he's self-res. Why did he self-res?
Okay, we've got apparently a shutdown and alarm.
They'll keep coming until we do it.
Okay, I see it down below. I'm going for it. I'm on it.
There's the security console.
Oh, they're all over me. I got it, I think.
The security system. This will take a little time to shut it down.
Oh, God. I just fell down all the way.
Yeah, I jumped down. Again, like you said, there's no falling damage, so I just kind of jumped down and... Crap. I am hurt. I am so hurt.
Me too. I'm pulling back up.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna run, I think. Oh no, I've got someone down here with me.
Okay, yeah, you guys are down. Sweet.
First level of security files are erased. There's a few more to get.
Pretty sure I shut that alarm down, but it's still here. Well, they did say it would take a while to turn off, so.
Almost there. Just need to locate a few more footprints.
Oh, big.
Uh-oh,
big guy.
yeah, big guy. Two of them.
Decoy's out.
Alright.
I'm getting this one behind us because he's. Okay, he's down.
Beautiful thing is the big guys don't turn very quick, so something like Blur is very useful for taking them out.
Yeah, I can barely stay ahead of their circle strafe. I have to occasionally dodge roll.
Yeah.
But circle strafe them, it works too.
Yeah. With Blur, they can't. They just can't keep up.
Yeah.
I'm behind them before they even start turning.
So what was your ammo at? Because even there with the salvage, I was at 400.
You know, I'm not really sure. I wasn't really looking. I hadn't even swapped to my rifle but a couple times, so I'm pretty sure I was feeling pretty good with ammo. So, you know, most of the times I would say ammo counts feel pretty good in this game. It almost even makes me wonder why they have ammo to begin with.
Yeah, I've been wondering that too, especially with it being the way it is. But I think it's because of the reload feature and the, oh crap, you're out. Because, you know, if you switch to a gun that's real high damage because it throws out so much ammo so quick, maybe you gotta watch and change your playstyle up a little, you know?
I can understand that, but they could still do reloading of magazines without having an actual ammo count if they really wanted to.
Yeah, well, what I'm getting at is, like, I'm carrying around a gun that's a very high rate of fire, and until I had that salvage thing, I was constantly having problems with ammo, so I'd switch out to my shotgun quite frequently. Now, because it's salvaging less, I don't have as much of a problem with it. I can stay with my higher DPS gun. So, you know, it does change my playstyle based on that.
That's
Oh,
true.
I got hit by an EMP.
I can totally see that. I could totally see that.
So
Alright.
that's my guess. You know, just so you have some sort of
Guys are monsters.
resource that you need to monitor. It's just not totally unlimited. That's my only reasoning that I could see it being there. But on certain guns, I don't think they should even bother. Like the sniper rifle, 400 rounds of sniper rifle is you're never gonna freaking use that.
Oh, blur guys, we got blurs.
Oh,
Coast is clear. I'm Sergeant Nunez with the New Freedom. These freaks are
Took a
trying to
shotgun
slow
to
the
the face.
deterioration of their bodies by draining our adrenal glands. We need to destroy their adrenal drug supplies.
so this isn't too bad so far. I'm liking it. I'm not seeing any traps or, you know, it's
Yeah.
it's
This
again,
is-
this is the very first instance that's probably going to be somewhat basic.
Yeah. I mean, it feels kind of like a larger, more structured version of a quest like we were doing earlier.
More like a story, yeah, like a the more bad guy, more elite bad guys.
Yeah, definitely more elites. At least, and it looks like they have it structured pretty well. There's plenty of areas to get cover. Like there is that is kind of one problem with some of the world missions I've noticed is some of the areas don't really give you a lot of places to get cover. But this is structured in a way that you're going to have ways to get cover if you want. Of course, I'm noticing a lot of us are just kind of standing out in the open.
Yeah. I actually get, but there's a reason I do it. I actually get a hey, I got a green weapon, sawed-off shotgun.
Oh man, I'm jealous.
See what this thing's like. Well, a sawed-off is probably bang bang done.
Probably.
Yeah, I have 2 rounds. Let's see what the reload time's like.
Ooh, I found a blue machine gun.
Ooh, I'd be interested in that. Hang on to it. May have to do some trading here when we're
Canisters are
done.
filled with adrenal.
Let's see what
I
it's
still
got.
have that stupid
Oh.
auto whip,
Okay,
which is
I'm going
nuts.
to look at this because I want to cover this. It's got something on it that says melee, and then it's got a little icon. Please keep in mind the things I've mentioned before, that there are no tooltips in this game. There is a little icon by the melee slot, and I have no idea what it means. It looks like, though, from what I can see of the weapons stats, if I click on it again,
It's useless now.
it looks like there is a modification slot on this weapon.
Oh, cool.
So I can only guess, though, because I haven't gotten a modification before. So we'll be looking at that after the instance, I think.
Okay. Yeah, actually, this sawed-off shotgun looks like it might have one too. I got a lot of elites rushing us from behind.
Behind?
I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Oh, they're rushing us from the front, more like.
No, we had two that came up from behind. Or got behind us.
Madabox Infernus!
Alright, what is this thing? I gotta do something with this barrel. Sabotage.
That's generally what you do to barrels, I guess, in games like this, right?
What else would you do with them, right?
See, I'm waiting for the enemies with shields so that I can actually use blur to its full effect and just start smacking through shields.
Yeah, because you've got that. Didn't you pick that up? Like, you do more damage to the guys with shields or something?
No, that's what blur does. Well, blur lets you do full damage to shields with melee.
There's a yellow icon on the map up here. I don't know what that is.
You're right.
Right.
I'm gonna take a look at that. Hold on.
A lot of bad guys. Got a big bad guy right over here.
Yeah, the left, looking at the map, the left side is full of a bunch of guys. Oh, okay, yeah, there is a console here. What does this do? Open door. I opened the door. I shouldn't have done that. There are enemies in their door. Okay, they're not aggroing though, so I'm gonna turn around and come back out and help.
Can you close the door?
No, I cannot close said door. It is a one-way trip.
Ah, another green gun.
I'm gonna say that as I mentioned before, this definitely has a Borderlands feel. I mean, Borderlands is very much arcadey with the enemies being bullet sponges, and you have to shoot them for days before they finally drop at times.
Oh. This is interesting. I just got a new one. This one has a weird lightning, electrical effect to it.
Nice.
I'll try this for a while. I'll zap.
But I have to say, compared to Borderlands, the combat feels a little tighter. Because in Borderlands, well, I can't speak for Borderlands 2. I never played that. But compared to Borderlands 1, problem I had with Borderlands 1 is that sometimes it just felt like it was very difficult to deal with some enemies because they would just simply just run at you and you had really no way of dealing with them. I mean, it just felt like you were going to take a ton of damage. And in this, it feels like I can at least take cover and not worry about it as much. Yeah, I've still got 200 rounds and I'm going to reload.
This gun, whatever I'm using now, goes through ammo a lot quicker. Need my other one.
Alright, so I'm going to clear out this room that I opened the door for and see if there's anything. Oh, there's prisoners in here.
Oh, I'm liking this gun.
Okay, there's a prisoner here, but I don't have a way of...
Where are you seeing the prisoner?
He's in a cage over here.
A cage?
Oh, what's this? Press to interact. She hasn't much time.
Listen to and tell.
This is her place, Sergeant Pierce.
You have to press escape to listen? That's an odd choice.
Oh, you have to go into the frickin' Intel menu to listen. These guys are ahead of us.
Well, if you hit the E button, it said press escape to listen. It auto listens if you hit escape right then and there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Are you listening?
Yeah, it's listening right now.
Enemies incoming! What are you doing?
These guys, we better
I'm
catch up.
extracting some adrenaline from you with this syringe.
I don't know if that's like a mini mission inside of here or what.
Okay, Sergeant Pierce, we're done.
Yeah, they're way ahead of us.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, one thing we did notice, and I don't know if they fixed it, is the chat buttons, or the chat stuff was broken last time we were playing. I'm hitting the cycle button, and I don't see even a group chat. Yeah, chat apparently in the game is not working. I meant to mention that in the last video.
Yeah, no, it's not. You can always make an addendum in text, right? List of bugs we found.
I think it would take far too much space than I have on a YouTube description field to list all the bugs.
Put it in the description field down below.
I think I would run out of character space. I just do.
So there's help with auto aim. I wasn't sure what it was. I decided to try it out by turning it on. And what it is when I have this machine gun, if I zoom in, it automatically snaps to roughly where the target is.
Oh, I'm down. Something blew up on me.
So I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah, I heard. That's interesting. I don't know would I use it or not because I kind of like just having my own.
Yeah, I turned it back off. But for those new to shooters, it could be kind of useful. I see it being a lot more useful for the console players.
Yeah, and the game has a lot of decisions that are obviously console driven. I mean, and I'm going to just kind of mention this since I do a lot of Diablo content. It's like a lot of people talking about Diablo being made for consoles. This is a game that has truly. Oh, okay. Hold to interact.
See, they've got a piece of the intel there, so they must have grabbed one from around the other room or something. That was a big spike. Oh, look at that. He just, sucked all blood out of the dude.
Wow. He's got a number tattooed on his chest.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, and it just puts me in the front.
Yeah, no, it's me too. We all spawn in the same spot. I just, again, I want to point out, this is a game that was truly designed for consoles. If you want to see what console design is like, look at this. Diablo's decisions, while may not have been popular for a lot of them, I still don't agree that they were made for consoles. I just think they were just bad decisions for some.
He loaded something up there. I don't know what.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what that was either. I thought it was a barrel I could shoot, and it wasn't. Oh, blur time. Why am I moving so slowly?
You have the stuff on you, on your feet. He gummed you.
I see that.
Hey, yeah, it's one of the grenades. I think that's what was in that barrel. Which I'm shooting. Yeah, that's what's in those barrels. So be careful.
He's rejuvenating?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not necessarily the barrels, it's Oh, there's an ammo cache here.
Yeah, I know. I've been using it.
Oh, okay. Oh. It's not it's one of a cache that you actually just push the button, not hold it down.
Oh. Like a quick cache.
Yeah, probably because it's a boss fight. So, see, this is why I don't understand the decision to have ammo at times.
Yeah.
Because they give you liberal amounts of weapons cache. I don't know. It feels weird at times. I can understand why they would, because like every shooter since the dawn of time has had ammo counts. But oh geez, I'm down. I might self-revive in a moment unless someone's nearby.
I'm pulling back over here.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. God, he's back up to a whole bunch of health. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. They keep talking about him regenerating, and he keeps using these barrels to regenerate, I think.
He's less than half on mine.
He is, but he was lower earlier.
Yeah, I know. We just gotta...
We probably just have to keep...
draining him.
I'm gonna try and get his attention to get him off the... No, I guess not. Oh dear.
You cannot stop.
Got him.
EMC.
Sweet. Okay, well, I got 5 keys
okay.
for that.
So he gives you key codes, too. Interesting.
Which you can use to buy tiered lockboxes.
Yes.
750 experience, 400 script. Not bad. So if we hit continue, we can see, okay, cool, there's a player rank.
How did I do? I exited out by accident.
Oh, you were second to last. I was last.
Well,
Apparently,
those guys had a lot better gear. I don't know if you noticed that.
it was ranked by damage, and they definitely the top guy doubled your damage.
Yeah, they had better gear.
You weren't too bad. Honestly, the top guy had the real good gear. The guy under him, Vapor Rise, honestly was probably on the same par as us. So
right.
That's not bad. So we can at least see player rankings. So I'll go ahead and close that. And that is the first co-op mission, the instance system for Defiance. It's not terrible. I mean, it honestly has a standard dungeon instance feel to it. I mean, I could equate it easily to like World of Warcraft or something. You know what? I don't think we leveled when we went in. I think it's just telling you what your current power level is when you zone in out, because it just told me my power level.
Hmm.
I don't know. That is kind of weird. Yeah, I don't have any ego units or anything. So let's quickly, since I did find this VOT pulsar that was blue, I want to take a look at that.
Yeah, let me know, because I definitely like VOT pulsars.
Oh.
That's basically what I'm using.
I found a Magnum pistol as well. Very slow firing pistol that does heavy damage per shot. It looks like it has a fire attribute on it, and it also looks like it has a weapon mod slot. Okay. Let's look at this pulsar. Yeah, see right here it says melee, and it's got this icon. It's almost like melee damage will make me do some kind of element, maybe.
Yeah, they have elements like what does it show there? What does it look like?
It's like a purple. I don't know what it is.
Purple? I don't know what purple is.
It's like a purple stone.
What was the one I was shooting in there that looks like electricity, or it looks like maybe radiation? You've obviously seen the fire one that I've been using before that sets them on fire. I don't know what the...
All right, let me go to... Here we go, once again, obtuse menu. Salvage matrix, select an item, VOT pulsar. Okay, yes, it does have a mod slot. It has a single slot. Let's go to attach mods. So I go to attach mods, select. It tells me that if I'm reading this right, I think it will cost me 2,000 script out of my 4,000. Either that, or it's what the weapon is what the weapon would be valued at. See, that's what I don't understand. Is that it tells you things, but it doesn't exactly tell you what they are. Like when I click on it, it says results. It shows the weapon and it shows a price, but it doesn't tell me is that what it's going to cost me. So, okay, it's a barrel mod. It has a barrel mod. Fully automatic weapon.
Now, is that... Because the other thing I'm not sure on is that something that already has a mod, and that's the mod that's on it.
Let me see. It currently has reload on it and melee, and the melee thing. So if I add it, let's go attach mods, barrel, and I'm not... See, the weird thing is it shows me the results, but I don't see what it's going to change. Alright, so I suppose what I can do is just get the information. So let's say it does 179 damage, 15 rate of fire.
Hey, I got an EMP grenade.
179, 15. So let's just take a look. Oh, attach. Okay, I see what it is. Attach mods. I don't have a barrel mod. I have to have a mod item, and I don't have one. So it's not so much of a... so you do have to go out and find mod items in the world, apparently. Which... I do have a mod. Okay, here we go. I can at least, even though I can't do it for this weapon, I can show that what the mods look like. Here's a mod right here. It's called Power Choke 1. It's attachable to shotguns. It gives increased aim damage and hip damage by 0.03. So that is a mod right there. And as you can see, there's a slot. It looks like it is another barrel mod. It's for shotguns. So in this game, you do have to... So just like any other game that's got some kind of... modification system, you do have to find the mods yourself. So there is that.
Mods, I've picked up quite a few mods. I've ended up selling a lot of them because I don't use those guns, but the side missions seem to be where you get a lot of mods.
Yeah, and I think that is where I got this particular mod for shotguns. So there you go, that's how it works. Now, I'm going to say this real quick, even though again, more stuff I meant to go over the main video, but obviously there's so much stuff to talk about, we just keep running out of time and space. There are experience bars under each weapon. What these do, I do not know. It doesn't tell you. We haven't leveled up a weapon yet, and thankfully I'm very close to leveling 2 different weapons. So soon I may find out what it is, and I can actually make a video on it to find out what
Well,
we're exactly
let me
looking
look at mine because my VOT pulsar is now maximum. The one I've got, it says it's at 7,000 or 7,710,000 of it's full, but it doesn't tell me what it's doing. It's just full up.
Huh.
Now let me switch back to my stats and see if my submachine guns is still going up. Because you may have to switch. What I'm wondering is if you have to switch weapons once that fills up to continue leveling your submachine gun skills or whatever that weapon skill is. Go to a fresh weapon and level. Kind of like how I don't know if anybody's played Infinity Blade in this, who plays this, but Infinity Blade does that. You've got items that have experience. Once they get done with experience, you don't continue getting experience until you replace it. And I'm wondering if that's what they did.
To put this in perspective, I'm looking at the skills thing, and this is what we're talking about. You gain experience in each of these skills. Unfortunately, the game doesn't tell you how much experience you need for any one of them, whether that experience is linear or if it goes up per level. But this is what we're looking at, and so as you use a weapon, you will gain experience in that weapon. So it's possible that once you've used a weapon enough, you will only hit a plateau where you can no longer gain experience with that weapon, and you have to find a new weapon of that type, is essentially what he's alluding to. So unknown at this time, but honestly I think that's enough for this one, because this was really just going to be the instancing thing, but I wanted to at least show some of the items that you could expect to get. I'll go ahead and...
You can always splice and add and change.
I'm going to put on this new weapon that I found. This is a submachine gun. It had the melee purpleness to it. I now have a G.I. Joe gun. I shoot lasers.
Yes, you have a G.I. Joe gun.
Cobra! Okay, so what I want to do is I want to do a melee. Let's see what happens. Whoa, I just hit him for like 800 damage on my melee.
A lot more damage, yeah, see? Grenade.
So, I'm wondering if the mod is simply more melee damage.
The one that comes with could very well be.
Because it's all it says, and I kid ye not, melee with an item, and I'll even show it to you. Alright, but in the meantime, I want to thank everybody once again for coming by and watching and taking a look at the first instance for Defiance, the co-op mission. It's been a pleasure, and I have been once again joined by ThinkFlight, who once again has gotten me into this mess. I'll see you next time.